Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cozy English Podcast.
Hi, everybody. It's so good to be here again with you all. And of course, with you, Melody.
It's great to be here too, Avery. For anyone who might be new, this is the Cozy English Podcast. We are a podcast that helps you learn English in a very calm and very friendly way.
That's right. We just have simple, slow conversations. The goal is to help you practice your listening and maybe learn a few new words along the way.
Exactly. No pressure here, just relaxing and learning. So, Avery, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's been a really nice week.
Oh, good.
How about you, Melody? How have you been?
I'm doing really well, thank you. I had a very relaxing weekend. I spent a lot of time just reading in my garden.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Just perfect.
It really was. The weather was just right for it. What about you? Did you do anything fun?
I did. It was a little busy with work during the week.
Okay.
But yesterday, I managed to go for a nice long walk by the river. It was so peaceful.
That's wonderful. Getting out into nature is so important.
I agree. It really helps clear my head. Well, before we dive into our topic for today, we just have a quick reminder for everyone.
Yes. Before we start, if you enjoy our podcast, please don't forget to subscribe and maybe share this episode with your friends and family.
It really helps us grow and reach more English learners like you. We appreciate every single one of you. Okay, I think we're ready. Shall we get into our topic?
Let's do it. So today, we are going to talk about a topic that is part of almost everyone's life. We are talking about jobs and work life.
Yes, talking about your job is a very common conversation. When you meet someone new, they often ask, "What do you do?"
Exactly. So we want to give you some simple phrases and vocabulary to talk about your work in English.
It sounds like a great plan. So to start, maybe we can share what we do for work.
Good idea. Avery, why don't you go first? What is your job?
Okay, so I work as a graphic designer.
A graphic designer. That sounds very creative.
It is. My job involves creating visuals like pictures and logos for websites and advertisements.
Right. So you use a computer a lot for your work.
Yes, I'm on my computer almost all day. I use special software to design things. What about you, Melody? What do you do?
I work as a librarian.
A librarian. That's wonderful. I love libraries. They're such peaceful places.
They can be. My job involves helping people find books and information. I also organize the books and help run events at the library, like story time for children.
Story time for children. That sounds so fun.
It's the best part of my job, I think. So those are two ways to say your job. You can say, I work as a, or my job involves.
That's a great point. I work as a graphic designer, or my job involves creating visuals. Both are perfect.
Okay, so now that we know what our jobs are, let's talk about our daily tasks. What does a normal day at work look like for you, Avery?
A normal day. Well, I usually start my day by checking my emails. I see if there are any new projects or messages from my team.
Me too. Checking emails is usually the first thing.
After that, I start working on my design projects. For example, I might be creating a new logo for a company, or maybe an image for social media.
I see. So you work on different projects at the same time.
Sometimes, yes. I have to manage my time carefully. We also have team meetings on Mondays. In our meetings, we talk about our projects for the week.
Team meetings are important. We have them too. So your turn. What about your typical day as a librarian?
Yes, I'm curious to know.
Well, my day is a bit different. After checking emails, I usually walk around the library to make sure everything is tidy.
Okay.
Then I spend some time at the front desk. People come to the desk to check out books or ask questions. I help them find what they are looking for.
So you talk to a lot of people every day.
I do. I also spend time putting books back on the shelves. This task is called shelving.
Shelving. That makes sense. From the word shelf.
Exactly. And as I said, we have team meetings too. Ours are on Wednesday mornings. We discuss new books that have arrived and plan events for the community.
It sounds like a very nice and organized day.
It usually is. I like having a routine. It helps me stay focused and productive.
I agree. A good routine is very helpful. And what about the people you work with, your coworkers? Do you have a big team?
We have a small team at my library. There are 5 of us, and I get along really well with my coworkers. They are all very friendly and supportive.
That's so important, isn't it? To have good coworkers.
It makes a huge difference. If you like the people you work with, your job is much more enjoyable. How about you, Avery? What is your team like?
My team is also quite small. We are a team of 4 designers, and I agree with you. I get along well with my team too. We're very collaborative.
Collaborative. That's a wonderful word. Can you explain it for our listeners?
Of course. Collaborative means we work together well as a team. We share ideas, we give feedback on each other's work, and we help each other with projects.
That sounds like a great work environment. Or you could say a great work culture.
Yes, exactly. The work culture is very positive. It's relaxed, but also very creative. We are encouraged to share new ideas, even strange ones.
That's the best kind of culture, a place where you feel comfortable and safe to be creative.
Exactly. Of course, it's not always relaxed. Sometimes it's stressful, especially when we have a tight deadline.
A deadline. That's a key word for work life. A deadline is the specific time or date that a project must be finished.
That's a perfect explanation. For example, you might say the deadline for this project is Friday at 5 p.m.
Right, and when you have a deadline, things can feel stressful or busy.
Yes, but even then, my team is good. We support each other to get the work done. So overall, I'm very happy with my coworkers and the work culture.
That's so good to hear. I feel the same way about my job.
So that brings us to our next point. How do we feel about our jobs? Do you love your job, Melody?
I do. I really love my job. I feel very lucky. I love being surrounded by books, and I really enjoy helping people learn new things.
That's wonderful. Your passion really shows when you talk about it.
Thank you. Of course, not every single moment is exciting. Some tasks can be a little boring.
Really? Like what?
Well, sometimes there's a lot of paperwork or organizing files on the computer. It's not my favorite part, but it's necessary.
I completely understand. Every job has some boring parts. I call it admin work.
Admin work, yes, that's a good term for it, short for administration.
Right. I also have admin work that can be boring. But like you, I love my job overall. I feel so happy when I create a design that a client really loves.
Oh, that must be a great feeling to see your work out in the world.
It's the best feeling. It makes all the hard work worth it. I love that my job is creative and that I'm always learning new things about design.
So it sounds like we both enjoy our jobs, which is fantastic.
It really is. And that leads to a great final question for our topic. What about the future? Do you have any career goals, Melody?
Oh, thinking about the future, that's a big question.
It is.
Well, yes, I do have a goal. In the future, I would like to become the head librarian at my library.
Wow, head librarian. That's a great goal.
Thank you. It would mean I have more responsibility. I would manage the whole library and the team. I think it would be a new and exciting challenge for me.
I think you would be a wonderful head librarian. You are so calm and organized.
That's very kind of you to say, Avery. Thank you. What about you? Do you have any career goals?
I do. My big dream is that in the future, I'd like to start my own small design company.
Really? Your own business? That is so exciting.
It feels exciting and also a little scary, but I would love to be my own boss and choose the projects I work on. I'd love to build my own creative team.
That is a fantastic goal. It takes a lot of courage to start your own business. I really admire that.
Thank you, Melody. It's a long-term goal, something to work towards in the next few years.
Well, it's always good to have a dream to work towards. It keeps us motivated.
Exactly, motivated. It gives you a reason to keep learning and growing in your career.
Wow, this has been a really great conversation. We've covered so much about work life. Speaking of motivation and growth, it also makes me think about how we manage our energy for work. What about work-life balance? How do you find that balance as a graphic designer, Avery?
We really have. We talked about how to say what your job is, like I work as or my job involves. That's a really important topic. For me, it can be a bit tricky. Because I work on a computer all day, it's easy for work to bleed into my personal time. I sometimes have to make a very conscious effort to close my laptop and step away.
We also talked about daily tasks, meetings, and deadlines. I can imagine that's difficult. When your office is essentially anywhere with your laptop, the lines must get blurry.
Right. And we discuss coworkers, work culture, and our feelings about our jobs. Exactly. That's why the long walks I mentioned are so important. Getting outside, away from screens, really helps me disconnect. I also have a rule: no checking work emails after 7 p.m. It doesn't always work, but I try.
And we finished by talking about our career goals for the future. That's a great rule. I think I'm a bit luckier in that respect. When I leave the library, my work stays there. I can't take the books or the patrons home with me.
So, for everyone listening, we hope this was helpful. We encourage you to practice these new phrases. Try to describe your job in English, even if it's just to yourself.
Yes, that's a great way to practice. And we would love to hear from you. Please leave a comment on whatever platform you're listening on. Tell us about your work life. What do you do for work? Do you enjoy it?
We really enjoy reading your comments and learning about your lives.
We do. And finally, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider subscribing to the Cozy English podcast.
And if you can, please share the episode with your friends, family, or anyone else who is learning English. It helps our podcast reach more people.
Your support means the world to us. Well, I think that's all for today.
I think so. Thanks for listening to the Cozy English podcast.
See you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now.